I'm going to do a few more examples of the chi-square distribution for you, and then I'll give you a chance to try some yourself. For the chi-square distribution with 50 degrees of freedom, find the chi-square value that has area 0.95 to its left. So again, we're being given an area, but I'm not going to call it alpha this time because it's area to the left. And that area is 0.95. So I'm looking for a chi-square value where the area on the left is 0.95. But remember, the table is not going to give us area to the left. It's only going to give us area to the right. And in the past, the way we've dealt with that, with the z's and the t's, was we used symmetry. We went over to the negative side, the side to the left of 0, but that doesn't work here. So what I need to remember is that the total area under any probability distribution is always 1. So if the area to the left is 0.95, then the area to the right is going to be 1 minus that. So area to the right is 1 minus the area to the left. So in this case, that's 0.05. And we could call this alpha if we want, but it's maybe easier not to think of alphas when we're looking to the left. Anyway, now that we know that the area to the right that we want is 0.05, we go to our chi-square table and look for that. We need the 50 degrees of freedom row. So I'll scroll down a bit. And look at the 50 degrees of freedom row. Then the area that we want to the right is 0.05. So I go up to my area header row. I find 0.05. And I'm looking for the number that's in that column. But in the 50 degrees of freedom row. So what I'm seeing here is 67.505. Next, let's reverse this and find areas given chi-square values. So in the next example, we're told that our chi-square value is 7.501. And I want to find the area to the right of that. So going over to our chi-square table, I go down to the row with 20 degrees of freedom, and I'm looking for the chi-square value 7.501. Now, I don't see that exact value in there, but there is something close to it, namely 7.434. And so what you have to do if the one you want isn't in there is pick the closest one. We then go up to the area header row and find the area up there is 0.995. Let's do one more example. For the chi-square distribution with 30 degrees of freedom, find the area to the left of chi-square equals 46.979. We're given a chi-square value, so that's a number on the horizontal axis, 46.979. Now we're asked for the area to the left. But our table won't give us area to the left. It will only give us area to the right. So let's go ahead and look at our table and get that area to the right. We want 30 degrees of freedom, so I'm going to scroll down to that row. And in that row, I'm looking for the chi-square value 46.979, which I find right there. To get the area to the right of that, I go up the column until I get to the header row that gives me the area, and I see the area is 0.025. So I can fill that in. Area is 0.025. Now, of course, that's area to the right, which isn't what we want, but the area to the left will be 1, the total area under the curve, minus the area to the right. And that gives us 0.975. So the area to the left that I shaded is 0.975. I'm going to leave you with some Build Your Understanding problems to do. Please do them before you get to the next video, and as always, I'll go over them with you at the beginning of the next video. So I'll see you then.